guys, it's Rhiannon. I know that I've been MIA for a while. Pisces season does this to me every year. It's just not my jam. I tend to get really introverted and moody. I've had some other stuff going on, but anyway, the good part of it is it has gotten me motivated to get my office together. I have been trying and wanting to film this office tour for the longest. In fact, I'm probably going to be inserting some footage of like when I started this over a month ago, and you're not going to believe what a mess my office was. It's been a very emotional up and down thing because it still didn't turn out exactly the way that I wanted it. But sometimes we just have to make do, and I'm so blessed to be able to, work from home and have this amazing space. I don't want to be too nitpicky, but anyways, this is my official tarot room tour, so stay tuned. My tarot working space is such a disaster that I am going to film it, but I'm also going to film like a clean with me. Maybe I should have done a live, but like, you guys, my office, this is unacceptable. Just an absolute disaster. Okay. So I need to get organized in here. Like, look at that corner of shame over there. Just a mess from every corner. Junie, we should be ashamed with ourselves. This is not nice. This is very messy. This is very messy. You have not been helping me stay clean. So yeah, my shelves have been up since last February, so it's like my 1 year anniversary. And it was nice and clean and organized and tidy for about 6 months. And now it's just out of absolute fucking control. So I'm not quite sure I'm going to do this. I'll probably turn on like my camera on my computer so you guys can see. And then I'll just kind of make little videos here and there with my phone and just paste everything together. So stay tuned. We're going to clean this mess up. Feng shui. Okay, so I've already pulled my office chair and another chair out here. Here's my office doors. So I'm giving you guys the down and dirty tour before and after. Okay. So again, when I had these shelves built last year by my husband, I used to have my desk up against this wall and it used to just face my back to this window. So then I wanted to be able to see the shelves in my videos. So now my desk is just kind of like in the middle of my room and it's kind of awkward. I want to get a nice big L-shaped desk. So this whole corner is just not even like usable anymore. It's just not working for me. This is like my witchy cabinet and has like a bunch of candles and herbs and just like this whole thing needs to be gone through. And then a lot of this is like stuff that I got for Christmas and it's just literally piling up, you guys. Like I'm not honoring my stuff and it shows. So yeah, here's like some of my certificates. That's my crystal healing certificate, one of my Reiki certificates. It's my natal chart, of course. Queen Stevie, my Ganesh sticker that I was talking about for manifestation. So, it has all the makings of a great room, and it has been a great room. But, like, I have too much shit. That's a little travel altar that I have. Some of my crystals there. And I just buy too much shit and I don't have anywhere to put it. So I feel like I need to get this organized, and I'm gonna probably need to start putting some books and or decks down here. So here is a raw and honest look of the before. This is maybe a couple days progress. I'll just let you know how far I get today. So Check back soon. This. Oh, there's one of the pups. There's little Junie girl. Hi, Junie girl. Hey, Junie girl. And now their beds have always been down there, but I put that little salt lamp down there so they can get some negative ions. So how it was before was my desk here was turned this way so that this would be in the background. And I wanted to just always have my beautiful shelves showcased, but it was making the rest of my office not workable. So anyway, it's been like a whole journey. Then I moved my desk here, but I was kind of envisioning like an L-shaped desk. So I purchased this thinking I could just put them together and make an L-shaped desk, and that didn't work in the space, so they're separate. But basically, this will be my kind of work at my computer, my desk space, and this will be for my readings. Because the problem was before, I wouldn't have any room. I could only put like maybe a 3. I usually only pull 3 cards, but that's all I had room for. And there are times that I want to do more elaborate spreads and I just don't have the room. So now I have a separate desk over here where I can do some bigger spreads. So, yeah, this will be like my tarot desk and this is like my computer desk. Okay, here's my ring light. I do readings for a couple different platforms. And I use all different devices. So I'm filming on my regular phone, my personal phone. I use my iPad for readings. That's charging. And then I have an iPhone and a tripod. This is for filming like videos of unboxings and stuff, even though I really haven't been doing a lot of those lately. But here's my little tarot desk. So let's first sit down here and go over. These are what I would call my working decks. Look at that fun little psychic neon sign I had a friend give to me. These are just like some hermetic prints. So anyway, here's my working decks. This was like one of my first little organizers that I actually purchased in the garden section at Ross or TJ Maxx. I can't remember, but I can fit quite a few decks in it. So I just have a standard RWS that I have trimmed. Then I've got a couple of Doreen Virtue decks. I have the Angel Answers, the Romance Angels, and I can't remember which one this is. I rarely use those, to be honest. The decks that I use the most will be out, and you can see. So I use the Everyday Witch. Is that the Everyday Witch, or is that the Enchanted Witch? Maybe the Enchanted. I have been trying out the new Zodiac Tarot. It's okay. It's not great to shuffle. But for sure, this is like, these two are my 2 most tried and true. My Morgan Greer. And then I've got a couple decks there. And I have these selenite charging plates just to keep them nice and charged. So anyway, I do have a Thoth, or 2 Thoth decks. Standard Thoth, and then I have my Patch Tarot, which is also a Thoth. This is like a twin flame oracle that I picked up off Etsy that I use quite a bit. I do use this oracle quite a bit for love readings, which is called the Situations. Also picked this one up from Etsy. And I like it because it has a lot of negative and positive cards. I just don't like to use decks that are all fluff, which are something like the Doreen Virtue. Of course, a pad and a paper to write down notes about the client, some pens. My tried and true Linda Goodman's Love Signs from the 70s. Little astrology book. This is my gay tarot for my gay clients. I love to have decks that are like representative of my clients. I love the True Heart Tarot. It's a really diverse deck. Ethany Dawn's Oracle is one of my favorite oracles to use. I do have my Dixit cards here. I don't use those in readings, but I just had them out to be posting them for intuitive exercises in my Oracle Obsessed group. And then lastly, the Law of Attraction Tarot. This deck is so freaking good for career readings. I feel like it reads more like an oracle card than a tarot, but like there's all these really great career type images. It's an Eastern European deck, and I have a full walkthrough of this a few years back, probably 4 or so years ago, but it's really good for career readings. I can't explain it, it just is. So yeah, I have that one in my working decks. I've got a pendulum board and a pendulum, which I rarely use, but every once in a while I'll have a client ask for that. Sorry, I'm trying to put things away as I go. I do have some runes here, although I still need to work. I just haven't done the study that I need to. I just have them here. My wand, I do use this for clearing. And then I've got my little bowl of charms, and I do use charms. I've got astro dice, all different types of charms in here. And I do use charms quite a bit. So this is what we're going to call my divination station. My little lemon tree over here. Who else puts like random crystals and just like goodies in their plants? Am I the only one? I feel like it makes them happy. My first Reiki certification. I have a couple more that I never framed, but that was my first one. My crystal healing certification, my natal chart, Ode to Stevie. It's a big, beautiful dream catcher. That is my altar that I use for ritual magic that I need to clear out. But hold on, let me just show you guys the view out of my window. Look at the view. Isn't it gorgeous? That's the Great Salt Lake out there. So yeah, this is most of my like tumbled crystals, and I have them kind of organized by, color. Okay, so I turned on my flash so you can just see I have all my black crystals. Not all, but like my tumbles. That's kind of a random assortment. Orange, yellows, and reds. Quartz, smoky quartz. Amethyst, blues and greens. Oh, this is like, when I have clients come for in-person, this is my big boy. This big sodalite I give people when they come in person to kind of calm their nerves and anxiety. And this is like, has such loving, masculine, like big brother vibes. We call him the big boy, we call him. That's a Reiki grid that you can use to send Reiki. And this is a little gypsy witch doll that I had made from a friend. My daughter painted that. Some geodes. Moon water, which is now probably basically sun water because it's been sitting in this window for so long. This is just a box of miscellaneous stuff that I need to deal with. Another ring light in there, some different things, but I have a friend from YouTube that I'm sending this deck to. If you know who you are, you know who you are. And if you've ever waited for a box from me, you know how long it takes me to get to the post office because I rarely leave my house. So I'm sending that to a friend soon. And I guess I could put some more things in that crate. I used to, before my shelves were built, I used to store all my decks in these wooden crates. So I just kind of had them. This is like my witchy cabinet that still needs a little bit of organizational time, but bunch of herbs and charcoal over there. Different candles, more incense and herbs, altar cloths, candles galore back there, some chime candles, Florida water, just excess of everything. These candles look like they're naughty, but they're not. These are called 7-day candles. They're great for 7-day magic type rituals. So these are some different authentic like Russian cloths that I had bought to use for altar cloths, but they usually just kind of hang here. I've got Saturn and Pisces up for the Saturn moving into Pisces last week. Some I Ching. Still need to spend some time learning these. Do have a couple chairs because I do see in-person clients occasionally for mostly astrology. Because I'm Reiki and crystal, but I have a Reiki room upstairs that I could show you guys. The stand that all these tumbles are on is actually like a plant stand, but I use them to store my crystals. And then, of course, the shelves that my sweetest husband made for me. Here's some of my bigger crystal collection. I'm going to move this altar upstairs to my Reiki crystal room where the rest of my crystals were. I did want to save a collection down here, but I'm just running out of room. I'll probably keep this one here. Crystals were my first love. Well, I bought my first tarot deck first, but I didn't get into tarot till after my crystal healing certification. And then back there, some more just random, all my astrology studies, my essential oils. This is a little mini altar, little juniper, my dog beds. So yeah, that's the official tarot room tour. Here's my money altar, my patron goddess Hathor. This is my oracle shelf with most of my oracle decks on it. Then up to the tarot shelf. Then books. My little besom. All my Reiki and energy working books. And then these are my little collection of Egyptians. I broke a couple months ago, but I've replaced them. And then, of course, my hero, Miss Cleo. Look at that beautiful betrothal malachite right there. Amethyst. And then the top shelf, that's my goddess Rhiannon figurine. That little like triangle thing back there has a set of like Tibetan sound bowls. And that's my big heart chakra sound bowl right there. There's my ashes of my two little black Chirinis. This first one is Mia. And then above her is my sweet Helen grandma lady. They look like the same dog. So yeah, you guys, that's my office. And it just feels so good to have nice, clean. It was such a mess. Wait till you see. Where's my phone? Not there. But yeah, so I can just kind of wheel myself back and forth between my tarot readings and when I don't have readings, coming over here and watching your guys' videos and doing whatever else I need. Here's some more essential oils over here. Sydney, my youngest. My basically spiritual birth certificate that I manifested, if you guys have heard that story. And because I'm a conspiracy theorist that I am, this is called the Great Awakening Map. And it has about every conspiracy theory that you could ever imagine. Just because I look into things doesn't mean I believe every single thing. My Ganesh sticker, I've done plenty of videos on that. He basically helped me manifest not only this office, but this entire house. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this tour, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.